Guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at Burford Golf Club. Finished teaching the juniors this morning, done an afternoon in the shop, and I've got some lessons this evening. But one of the biggest questions I always get asked is, do I earn money on YouTube? How much money do I earn on YouTube? How do you go about earning money on YouTube? And can I earn money on YouTube? So I'm going to answer all those questions in this video. I'm very close to 10,000 subscribers, which is a massive milestone for myself. A massive goal that I set for this year, and I'm already halfway through the year and I've nearly achieved it. So that's amazing. So basically, this video is just saying thank you to you guys. If you've been supporting the channel, you know that I want to compete in long drive next year, and by basically being very transparent and honest in this video, I'm just showing you guys, by you watching and enjoying the content, you're actually helping me, because it's starting to get to a point where I am earning quite a decent amount of money each month from obviously the ad revenue, and that is helping with like equipment, making the channel better, as well as in the future, especially when I start competing hopefully in Europe, it's going to be flights, entry fees. It's definitely not a cheap sport to get into. Obviously you can earn money from it, and that's going to be the goal. Hopefully I can fuel my long drive ambition with prize money, but at the start this is definitely helping, and it's just interesting for me seeing where I was last year. I'm going to show you how much I earned a month, how much I earned last year, which is surprising because I have no idea where all that money's gone, but I did get married last year, so I've probably got quite a good idea. But basically just thank you to you guys. As I say, I'm 50 away from 10,000. I will be doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers as well. But mainly just thank you to you guys, because as you're supporting me, and obviously this community is getting bigger and bigger, it's helping me to achieve bigger and better things, and hopefully bring better content to you guys in the future. And I've always been honest and very transparent on this channel, so I'm going to continue to do so. And obviously this is quite different to my normal videos because it's not really golf related, but I'm sure quite a few of you might find this quite interesting, or if you've ever wondered, or maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. It's definitely not easy to make money on YouTube. Like, it's been 3 years in the making to get to this point, but don't get me wrong, the excitement I now get earning money from something that I really love doing is very empowering. And at the end of the day, I'm not necessarily obsessed with money, hence why I'm a golf pro, but at the same time, money is freedom, and obviously the bigger this channel gets, the more freedom I get to obviously pursue the things that I enjoy doing. So thank you. I've said thank you a lot, but let's get into the video. If you're new and you want to be the last 50 before I hit 10k, then please hit that subscribe button, leave this video a like if you liked it, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to just show you exactly what I see when I log into my YouTube channel, and it gives you so much detail, like too much detail. I'm not intelligent enough to know the majority of these things, but I imagine for massive channels that have got millions of subscribers, they can really break it down and have a look. But obviously the more data you have, the easier it is to obviously break it all down. But let me just show you what I see, and then obviously you can see how some videos perform better than others, and how I try and gauge what videos do well and what I can potentially do more of. And also, to be honest, a lot of it's just what I find interesting, because if I don't find it interesting, I'm not putting on YouTube, and I feel like this video for me is quite interesting, so that's why I'm putting on YouTube. So from the get-go, you can see $590 over the last 28 days, which is amazing for me. Like, when you start, you're like earning, and I started a YouTube channel before the 1,000 like subscriber mark, where you didn't have to have any subscribers to monetize your videos. But even at 1,000 subs, I was probably making $30 a month, and it's all about views really, and watch time, and what you put in, but I'll get into more of that. But yeah, so normally you get paid at the end of the month by Google, goes straight into your bank account between like the 20th to the 25th of the month, and it has to be over $100 for them to put it in. So obviously if you only earn 30, you have to wait to the next month. If you earn 40, then that's 70. If you earn another 40, that's $110. So then that month you will get $110 into your account. And when that happened, that was literally unbelievable. Like, I just took Mary for a meal and we got slightly drunk. But whereas now, obviously, I can earn quite a considerable amount of money. And that's mainly down to how many videos I'm putting out a month, and it's all to do with views rather than anything else. And obviously your content, like, I don't swear in my videos. I talk about golf, I talk about golf clubs, so I imagine like the amount of money I earn per view is probably higher, let's say, than someone that just does video games. I'm not an expert on it, but I think that's how it works. But anyway, 590, 200,000 views this last 28 days, which is really good for me. Obviously I've been putting quite a bit of working, and I've been trying to put more videos out, which hopefully you guys have seen and you have enjoyed. But yeah, that's basically how it goes. You can see here, so every time I upload a new video, for example, I get to see how it's performed against my other videos, and how many views it's getting. And now it's pretty much like a live update. You can see, if I go into this one, for example, I can see how many views it's done in the last 48 hours or how many it's done in the last 60 minutes. So someone watched it a minute ago. Thank you ever so much to that person. And you get to see how it performed against all the other videos. So the analytics go into it. $14 I've earned from this video so far. But what you've got to remember is obviously videos that I posted 2.5 years ago are still getting some views, and it all kind of adds up. But let's not get into that kind of stuff. I could go into more of that. But as I say, I'm not an expert. I've only got 10,000 or near to have 10,000 subs. I'm just showing you how much money I earn basically. So there you can see the views there. So I'm averaging probably about, I don't know, 6,000 to 7,000 views as long as I'm posting like every day or every other day. Obviously I haven't posted for the last 4 days, so it's kind of subsided a tiny bit. And then yeah, 10,000 views over 48 hours. So probably averaging about 5,000 views a day, which is quite cool. And then if you go to like earn revenue, you can see it's pretty much mirrored the views. So the more views I get, the more money I'm going to get. So I'm averaging about $20 a day, give or take, depending on whereabouts you what day it is. Like some videos you can see, so the morning after the YouTube golf day I did a video first thing in the morning. I was seriously hungover, but obviously it's the first video anyone had posted from the actual day. So you can see there $30. So obviously the day before I only got, well, I didn't post anything, $19, so I got an extra $10 just because I had a spike of like 10,000 views. And then it works out. Some videos for some reason do better than others. You can look on my months now, so $590, that's what I'm estimated to obviously get at the moment. Obviously I haven't finished the month, so it's probably going to be one of my best months this month, but that's because obviously I've been growing quickly and I'm putting loads of videos out. April was 538, March, it was my birthday, and there was something else we were doing. I wasn't doing as much in March basically. February, January, December, that's when a lot of equipment came out. So for golf, obviously I was doing a lot of reviews, I was getting a lot more views, and that's basically how it worked. Top earning videos. This is really interesting, and then it gives you like ad types, depending, skippable ads. You just basically click a button that says monetization and YouTube kind of takes over. And then breaks down in terms of ad and people that have YouTube Premium, because obviously they don't want ads and they pay a bit extra. I don't mind ads, to be perfectly honest, which I guess is kind of bad. Maybe I should do YouTube Premium, I don't know. So top earning vids. This always makes this, I find this very interesting to me. So it's testing 7-irons with different lofts. So you might have seen that video that I did. I basically did 3 7-irons. They all had different lofts, even though they had 7 on the bottom. $37. So you can see some of these videos now. Some of these videos, I'm actually earning quite a bit of money in terms of like time I put into the video. You can imagine like 3 years ago, I'd spend 4 hours in a video and nothing from it. And bear in mind, if you get into YouTube for the money, it's just never going to work. Like the amount of time you have to invest and put into it and grow it and just care about like the actual content and like making stuff. The only reason I did YouTube is because I wanted to get a job out of my PGA degree where it would separate me from the rest of the competition. That's why I started YouTube. But now obviously the financial benefits are great, because obviously it helps me buy camera equipment, like long drive drivers, especially when I get like 3 or 4 of them, are going to be seriously expensive. So that's going to help out. But it's interesting now, like I could spend my time making a video and I'm probably earning minimum wage. So I'm probably earning like £8 an hour making a video, which for me is like amazing. Just that idea of that freedom and like just being self-employed, I thought was just quite cool. But you can see which ones work better than others. So that's obviously over the month, so you can have a look. And obviously you look down the right hand side here, so $37, 10,000 views. For some reason that one did exceptionally well in terms of money wise. again $6,022, so on and so forth. So depending on how many views the video gets, obviously the more people watch, the more people obviously watch the advert, so obviously you're going to earn more money. So that's basically it. So that's over like this month, for example. But then you can see all the way down here, I did some irons or did some videos, for example, like this shot tracer app. That was my second video ever. New shot. How many views did that get? 900 views. I made, how much did I make on that? $3. I made that video 2.5 years ago. That basically, that video got me up to 80 subscribers, I think. Cool. It's all about being the right time, finding trends. I think being on trend. That's why club reviews do so well for golf YouTubers, because and you can I'll try and finish my point, because when a new golf club comes out, everyone jumps on it because people are going to be typing in that golf club, therefore you're going to get more views and more subs, more money. It's all kind of collective. So that's why club reviews do so well, and that's why you see the majority of golf channels do reviews, or every now and again do a video with a golf club, because it's going to help their channels. That's why I put it in my channels. I enjoy making club reviews now because I feel like I'm slightly controversial and slightly more honest than most. But at the start, the only reason I did it is, I'm going to be honest, is because I knew I was getting twice the amount of views and more subs than I ever did just doing like a course vlog or doing a coaching video. So that's obviously, so that was obviously over like the month. What I was going to do actually estimated, is it this one? I think last 365 days. So as I said at the start, apparently over the last 12 months, I've earned $4,000. And that's why I said I had no idea where that money's gone. I couldn't tell you. And I said it's probably gone in more to the wedding last year than anything else. But you can see at the start of last year, it was about, I was earning like 300 to 200, like in terms of money and whatnot. But I'm going to be, if you watch one of my last videos, I'm going to be honest, I was very clickbaity. I abused like the thumbnail and title quite a bit. I really had very little content, which at the end of the day obviously didn't hurt my bank balance, because obviously I was earning money on it, but I gained, I don't think it'll put how many subs I was getting from it. No, it doesn't. I gained no subs, and if anything, I probably piss more people off than anything else. Whereas now, I'd like to feel the last like 6 months, especially from December, been trying to make content that people like to watch, as well as obviously their views have gone up, I'm getting more subs, and yeah, just being genuine and honest, I guess. I think that's probably all I can say. But yeah, and then also I thought this would be interesting. So impressions wise for like the month, this is how many people saw last day like a thumbnail and title. So 1.5 million people have watched or seen a thumbnail of mine or seen a title of mine, and 200,000 people have clicked on those. So like that's massive. Like click-through rate 6.9%, so that's like quite low. I haven't got this anything to compare against, but this is why like clickbait titles, thumbnails, titles are so important for YouTubers, because if everyone had clicked that, I'd have 1.5 million views, and I would have earned, rather than $600 this month, I would have earned what, 3.5 grand. But obviously that's impossible, because golf's obviously a niche, probably I'd say, on YouTube, so that's impossible. But what I did learn the other day is that if 30% of people see a thumbnail and click on it, that's what makes a video go viral. So that's like the percentage, and they've got to watch like 7 to 8 minutes of the video. I'm probably boring you now, but I find all this stuff quite interesting. But you can see on a day-to-day basis, like what video was that? How to break 100, which you might have seen one of my videos. 78,000 people saw a title / thumbnail with that, and then again you can see how many odd people obviously didn't. So making like catchy titles, all that kind of stuff is obviously quite key, and obviously that's why as a YouTuber you can learn from it. But I mean, the main thing, I think that $6.61 like playback in terms of how much money I earn per view is actually really high, I think, compared to other. I think beauty channels get the most on YouTube. Personally, I think that is how it goes. Gaming channels that don't necessarily family friendly, I guess, probably earn less. But anyway, that's basically it, guys. Obviously, Just a thank you to you for obviously watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on my videos, because this is kind of just sponsoring me, helping me in terms of buying equipment going forward. It's never going to replace my job, but at the same time it definitely helps. So yeah, I just got to say massive thank you to you guys for supporting and liking the channel. If you've got any questions on this kind of stuff, then obviously leave a question below. More than happy to answer. So guys, there you have it. Thank you for sponsoring me. And yeah, if you've got any questions, leave a question down below. Leave this video a like if you liked it. And yeah, catch you guys later.